John, quite a game at Anfield last night. There'll be a lot of happy Liverpoolians in the city this morning.
Oh yeah, it was a fantastic night at Anfield, more like a Champions League night really than a Carling Cup night. A night when really everything that's best about Liverpool Football Club, I think, was probably summed up. A fantastic effort from players. They'd had their backsides kicked a couple of times in the last week or two, and deservedly so, but they got pats on the back instead last night, and they thoroughly deserved them. It was a heck of an effort, but off the field as well, I think the supporters played their part. David Johnson, I spoke to after the game, the ex-Liverpool player, and he was saying that for him the supporters really helped the players win that game very significantly last night. A memorable night and a well-deserved result, and a trip to Wembley.
It's been an arduous season in some ways for Liverpool, but do you think this will give them now a platform to go on and really deliver over the last 3 months of the campaign?
Well, funnily enough, that's what David Johnson, who just referred to, was saying. He was saying that this will make one heck of a difference to this football club. That the players, particularly the new players and some of the younger players coming through, they'll begin to understand now what Liverpool Football Club are all about. People are saying it's been, so long, 16 years since they've been to Wembley. Well, that's true. Of course, they've been to Cardiff many times when Wembley was being demolished and rebuilt, so it's not as if Liverpool haven't had cup success, but it's 6 years now since they lifted a trophy, and getting to the new Wembley was a box that Liverpool have had to tick. They've now ticked that box, and they'll want to go all the way and complete the job, and if they do it, yes, it could give them a big lift, and as Didier Mann was saying in the Echo this week, it could be the catalyst for Liverpool to go on from here and really be the start of something. Let's hope for Kenny Dalglish and his young players in particular, it is, yeah.
And it puts the Reds in great spirits ahead of another massive clash on Saturday against Manchester United in the FA Cup. Yeah,
part 2 coming up quickly against the other side from Manchester. That never needs any stirring up, does it? It's going to be a massive game. We know there's a background to the game, but let's hope the background stays in the background, and it's all about the passion and the football against Manchester United on Saturday. There'll be some weary limbs today, no doubt, being massaged and attended to at Melwood. But I'm sure Liverpool will have enough recovery time, and of course they've got other players who can come in, possibly Andy Carroll, one or two others, John Joe Shelby we may see involved. But, of all of those players I've mentioned who'll need limbs massaging, of course, no one more than Craig Bellamy will deserve any comfort he can get. That was an incredible performance from a player of any age, really, but for a 32-year-old player to turn in a performance like that, well, whatever he's on, I'm sure the rest of us would like to be on some of it too. It was a terrific effort from Craig in particular. The build-up has already begun. You can bet that Liverpool are being bombarded with requests for tickets and information about tickets, where they can be purchased and how many the club will get, etc. They'll get more than they would normally do for an FA Cup final, so I think that's the good news. But yeah, the build-up begins already. The fans will lap up every piece of information they can get. And of course, Liverpool have got a fantastic League Cup history. They've won it so many times. Kenny Dalglish has won it himself as a player several times. Stephen Gerrard's won it a couple of times. So there's a real bond between Liverpool and the League Cup, the Carling Cup as it is now, and they'll want to go and put their name on that trophy once again. So over the next 4 weeks there'll be an awful lot to look forward to. It'll be a difficult game for Liverpool against Cardiff. Ironic in a way that it is against Cardiff, not just because of the Craig Bellamy link, but because, as I say, for so many years Anfield South, as the Liverpool fans called it, was Cardiff, not Wembley when it was being rebuilt. They're a decent side, they're a decent Championship side, Cardiff, with ambitions to be a Premier League side, so it won't be easy for Liverpool. Kenny Dalglish has already signalled that. But yeah, just so much to look forward to. A few big games in between, but the build-up begins right now and continues all the way to February the 26th, and we'll be there all the way with it in the Echo.